This video is made for mature audiences. Parental discretion is strongly advised. Thank you. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's promo. Hope everyone's had as good of a period between this video and the last one, this playthrough and the last one. Now, at the time I'm doing this, I know there's a bunch of crazy fires and things going off on the west coast, and we've got a hurricane down south again, so do try to be well, and hopefully everybody's coming out from it safely. Today we're bringing you a game called Max in the Book of Chaos, and before I get started I want to let you guys know this is one of those games if I tab out the sound goes mute, so I apologize about that in advance. So nutshell, Max in the Book of Chaos is a 2D platformer. It's run and gun, a little bit of an arcadey style feel to it, and kind of like a little bit of a comic book style game. It's very comic cartoony graphics to it, but you play the role of Max, and you're got to save the world, but you're doing it from and you have to save your classmates and buddies and stuff, and it's a pretty interesting game. The game is a one screen game, so everything happens on the screen. It's a stage based game as you progress, and there's a boss fight, and yeah, it's an interesting take on the genre. It is best played with a controller, so if you have one, I do recommend it. I tried the mouse and keyboard; it just does not work very well. It is a Unity-based launcher, so there is an option to change your keybinds and stuff, and you can also select your screen size as well as your graphics. I have it set on good and 1920 by 1080 full screen. So we're just gonna pick up a handy dandy controller here. So first thing, as always, the options. You have the options for language, English and Spanish. Now, the developer is in Spain, I believe, so they wrote everything in Spanish first, and then English after. Audio levels, I've got. Let's see. Okay, you can kind of adjust the audio levels. It doesn't save between playthroughs though, so you don't have to reset it every time. And then we'll hit play. Now the way this game works is that, as you can see, I've done a little testing. I kind of played through the game. It's like a kind of like a chapter-based game. So you do each chapter and you complete that, go on to the next thing. There's also a shop that you can eventually unlock various things. There's also an encyclopedia or a bestiary of sorts that lets you track everything you've done. We're going to start over at the beginning because I want to make sure that everybody watching the game gets the experience of the game starting up. So I'm planning on doing this roughly about a half hour. I might go a little bit over, but hold on. What the heck? Okay, there we go. Somewhere in space and time, it doesn't matter when or where or when, in a dark night of a dark summer school, an ancient and forgotten obscure secret is about to be unleashed. And yeah, the book's saying some crazy language there. Yes, my lord. Excuse me. Very, very comic book like here. And let's see, was it Vadalen, Sozur, Clotu, Barsu, Azazel? Sounds like something out of The Evil Dead, like when Ash had to say, what was it? Klaatu Barada Necto? And then, yeah, you can tell they're Spanish because it says J instead of H. Came the chaos. What was that noise? Oh no, not electricity. Oh, no electricity. I guess they haven't paid the bill again. Yeah, check it out. This is extremely quiet. I don't even hear Mr. Brownstone snort. By the way, I'm gonna pull my camera off here just so you can see that. It shows the face of Max there. He kind of looks a little like Naruto, if anybody's ever watched the anime Naruto. He kind of looks like that because Naruto has those whiskers on his face or whatever. He kind of looks like that. So yeah, it tells you you can move left and right. Now, one of the problems I have with this game, and I'm going to show you guys, okay? When you tap your controller, you see how Max kind of like, he doesn't like quite, yeah, see how it kind of like, he kind of like moved, like looks backwards? Like when I'm going that way, it doesn't have a problem. When I'm going this way though, you notice how he kind of like slips back? I've zeroed this controller 4 times. It still does that. So there's something in the game that like forces you to look in this direction as opposed to back. So when you're looking backwards, you have to be really gentle with the controller. If you're snapping it like that, it's going to force you to look back the other way. And then press the button to jump. Yeah, he does have a pretty good jump. Press your dash button, and he's got like a little psychotic dash there. He's got a lot of powers for a kid. There we go. Who's there? Get away from me, creatures of hell! What? Who are you and what have you done to Mr. Brownstone, horrible mutant pelican? Max? Come on, don't you recognize me? It's me, Mr. Brownstone, the janitor. Shout out to Mario. Mr. Brownstone, what happened to you? I mean, the beak, the feathers. And misspelled beak. Oh yes, you mean that. It's all part of the same thing. Listen, Max, things are going mad. Something terrible has happened. The book. Someone must have read the book. But there's no time for explanation, Max. Take this. You have a gun. Whoa, cool! That's a secret weapon created to destroy the book. Come with me to the training area and show me that you are the hero we need. Then I will tell you the whole story. I will give credit for the cheesiness of the graphics. It actually kind of fits the theme of the game. Okay, boy, this is the training area. Nope, this is the school's playground. Shut up and listen. Let me explain you the basics about the combat.
3, 2, 1, go!
This is your life, so if you don't want to be in problems, don't let it run out of stock. That's at the bottom. That's at the bottom here, kind of hiding behind my face here. So let me show you that. Oh god, I gotta take out both of those for a second. So yeah, you got 5 potion bottles there. That's your life. You guys won't be seeing that for the majority of the game, unfortunately, but just wanted you to see that. Down here, that's the time you must survive in each level. That's very important because the stage will not end until the countdown reaches 0. Let's get started with the shooting training. So you press the you press this button to shoot. So, and you can hold it down. It does auto fire, but I was just doing it manually. Good shoot, soldier. Let's try with some moving targets. Yeah, so see, I'm just holding the button down there. Nicely done. Okay, Max, I'm going to show you a special feature of your weapon. The charge shot. This is the weapon charge bar. It will increase as you hit enemies and decrease if you stop hitting them. If you receive damage, the charge bar will automatically be empty. Now try to fill the charge bar by hitting the target and release the charge shot. So yeah, over time, if you do this, that'll happen. Awesome, right? Use it to kill tons of enemies instantly. Let's practice with some real action. I've got you some true enemies. In the combat zone, you will receive some special items, like different kinds of guns and power-ups, and some annoying effects provoked by the attacks of some enemies. These bars will show you the effect time for each of them. Hurry, Max, kill them by using the special item. Now use the bomb to kill them. Yes! Teach them some good manners. And finally, but no less important, the enemy scum have captured some of your friends and put them locked in cells. Put them in locked cells. I think that's what they're trying to do there. You should try to save as many as possible of your classmates by destroying the cells before the time runs out, but remember the stage will only end when the countdown reaches 0. You did it! I was not mistaken. You are the one to deal with the situation. I think you deserve an explanation of what all this is about. Listen carefully. The story takes us back to the most remote times, when times and space were connected by portals imbued with the dark matter. The ancient civilizations used these portals and power to expand their knowledge. Is this going for long? Shut up, boy. I wish I could do the Kratos voice. They'd be like, shut up, boy. This is important for the player to understand what the game is about. Eh. But soon they realized the dangers of using dark matter. Dimensions collide and collapse, and entire civilizations and worlds disappeared. Then 7 sages locked the power of dark matter in a book. And for millennia, this book has remained hidden and protected by the descendants of those sages to this day. So that's the story, Max. I failed my task. The book has been read and the portals are open. Now the chaos is unchained again. What? Your task? Yes, Max, I'm one of the descendants of the ancient sages. Being the janitor was just a cover. I brought the book here to the school and hide it in the library. Who the hell could imagine that someone would look for a book in the library of a summer school? Very clever. Come on, boy. Don't judge me. I've paid for my terrible fault. Look at me. The dark matter has transformed me into a humanoid pelican. There's still hope. You're the hero we need. But I'm only a kid. No, Raccoon Boy, you are not only a kid. That's your destiny. I don't know the plans of the book, but they are taking all the children. Run, you must save them. And don't forget it. You can visit my store whenever you want so I can help you with some special items and upgrades. Okay, we'll try my best. No, Max, as the wise master says, do or do not. There is no try. Look out on the garden. Maybe it will be a good place to start searching for answers. Hurry, Max. Alright, actual game now. How long did that take? About. So we're going to do Little Invaders here. And you have the option to make it easy or play it on original. I'm going to play it on original. And I've already done these, but we're going to go through them. I don't know, will it let me do the boss again? Yeah, it might. Okay. I'm going to do them again anyway. So, you get stars for the level based on how many of the students you save. And you get coins for how well you kill everything. Warning, alien invasion. And here I've got 45 seconds to do this. So yeah, alien Space Invader style. Ow. Shotgun. There we go. Rocket launcher! And that's it. That's pretty much how the stage progresses. And then you get the stars, you get the coins for doing it, then it'll advance you to the next level. So you have the option of retrying, going back to the home screen, or going to the next stage. And once you unlock it, you can go to the shop. Like when you play this the very first time, none of this is unlocked, so you get these prompts that you have to go to the shop to see what he's doing. But we'll hit next. So yeah, everything's on one screen. So it's really easy to deal with. All you have to do is just kind of like look left and right. This is a full minute. And then you get prompts where everything's going to fall, so... Hey, good, we got... And this is what I mean about the game, like, forcing me to go in another direction there. Like, I was, like, pointed in the right direction, but for some reason... Ow. There we go, next stage done. So yeah, when you get the stars and you get the coins, you can visit the shop, and the shop has a couple different things. You have skins, which will tells you what the skins do. Gives you more dashes. This one gives you more time to do power-ups. This one gives you more potions for health. This one, like, stuff lasts longer on the screen before they disappear, so you can buy like a skin if you want to. Special items. There's a couple of things in here, like it tells you like get more money. There's a few other things here. I can't remember what they do, but it's like one's like more health, one gives you more time on your power-ups and stuff. And then there's the power-up down here. It says Max only has 1 breath of life left. Mr. Brownstone will send you some aggressive health. Now, I'm going to take the extra money one here. Can I actually take that? No, I've only got 39 stars. And then you have weapons. And I've already unloaded all this stuff except for this one. So the charge bar will do more slowly, so we'll go ahead and get that one. So I've got full weapon upgrades now. I kind of wish I could have reset this, but anyway, there's like other basic power-ups. So now we can go back and play Little Invaders. Let's see, we did the first 2, so we're on stage 3. And when you get enough stars, you'll unlock the boss. So.
3, 2, 1, go.
Anyways, this is a pretty, it's a pretty straightforward game. It's not like nothing too difficult. Oh boy, I might not be able to do this in time. Yeah. Double damage. Oh, power up. That's what happens when you get the charge beam. Trying to get all the I'm trying to get all my classmates out. I've already done it before, but this is like part of the way you play the game. You have to like focus on that at the same time you're focusing on all this stuff. So it can get a little annoying. There goes speed boost. Ow. And if you run out of life, that happens. Then you have the option of going back to the home screen or restarting it like what I'm doing now.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, let me grab that. And I got killed again. So it's a little bit of a frenetic. It's a little bit of a frenetic game, especially on the original version. Like easy, like a lot of stuff is slower and there's less to deal with. The hard part is like killing all the bottom ones first. Yeah, I said the problem is when you get hit, like you lose that charge. So, oh, cool, a bomb. And it does help jumping a little bit. Oh god. Yeah, don't forget your jumping and your dashes and stuff when you play this. I make a lot. I tend to forget it a lot. Dang it. That's stupid. Those stupid orbs, like, really... Where are we at? Those stupid orbs really kind of get to me.
3, 2, 1, go!
Little health boost there. Another bomb. Come on. There we go. So yeah, if you know, it's pretty easy, straightforward. I mean, there's not, you know, it's just a matter of like how quick your reflexes are at this point, and how much you can pay attention to stuff. And I said, do have the problem. Like I said, there is a problem with the whole zeroing on the controller. This is the only game I've had a problem with the zeroing on my controller. Oh. Ow. Ow! And I said it's only like a minute or so, but like it feels a lot longer because of how much action's going on at one time on the screen. I mean, this is a 2-minute screen here, but I said, it definitely feels like a lot longer than 2 minutes. Dang it. Hello, game! Will you stop doing that to me? Like I said, that's the biggest problem I have with this game is the controllers. Like, it just doesn't respond right. Like I said, I played this controller 50 different games I have. This is the only one I have a problem where it snaps back the other way. It's like the game itself was programmed skewed this direction. Okay, then we can focus on the monsters. Ow! I've done this before, but it's just like you take damage from the dumbest places too, like especially because, like I said, it keeps snapping me back. It keeps forcing me to snap back the other way, so it's like defeating me just because I can't get the shot off. I'm down to 1 health already. So yeah, it's a little frustrating because it's like you have to do this very specific way, but you're forced to constantly like shoot the cages up above you too, so. But it's just a matter of learning the timing, like when to move. But like I said, if it would stop snapping on me. Stop snapping on me, Jesus. I almost didn't get them. So yeah, that part, like I said, that part with the controller is a little annoying, and I did check; it's not my controller. Like I said, I ran like 2 calibration tests, and my controller does not snap like that. So just bear that in mind when you play this. Like you're gonna have a little bit of an issue with that. Because I even took it out and reset it too, just to make sure. Like I pulled out the thumb thing that I'm using. Yeah, you have to worry about those things. If they fall, then they're gonna like just destroy you. And I was pointed the other way, and it. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, see what I mean about that? And I'm not like jamming the controller either. I'm just kind of like gradually touching it over to the other side and still doing that. How did that hit me? Seriously? Come on. Where am I? Okay. We're just about done, guys. What I might do is I might skip over this if I die again and just go straight to the boss so I can show you that one. So though, for the way this game plays, it does not give you enough power-ups sometimes. Alright. We're gonna go do the boss just so I can show this to you guys before I call this one. So yeah, well, assuming you beat all the levels, you get all the stars and everything that you need, because it tells you how many stars. So once you get 10 stars, it gives you the key to unlock the boss. So you can do the boss here. And it's a multi-stage boss, so it's like there's a different fighting style to each one. There goes the boss. So you just have to pay attention to it. And when you do enough damage to the boss, it goes to the next phase. And you do get some life power-ups, so if you defeat all the monsters there. I'll do it one more time. So yeah, it's just basically shooting them in the eyes, get the charge shot, and like get them to the next phase as fast as possible. Come on, man. I kept taking hits because I walked into them. But yeah, in a nutshell, that's what it is, guys. It's, you know, it's arcadey, it's short, it's, you know, it looks a little silly, but it looks a little on the silly side, but I mean, it's you know, it's something you could pick up, play a round or two, and you know, go away, come back, continue pick up where you left off, and eventually power yourself up and get all the cool stuff, you know, get all the skins and everything. So yeah, I mean, I did manage to get up to like the third chapter. There are like there are like 6 stages each, varying amount of stars. So you do have to go back and collect all the students eventually. You need the stars to unlock all the power-ups. I mean, outside of the general cheesiness of it, I mean, it's not a badly done game. It's very simple, straightforward. Like I said, it was made for like multiple platforms, so. Like I said, everything's on one screen, so like I said, it makes it easier. It's a little frenetic, especially if you're playing on original mode like I was doing there, because you have to kind of do everything. But I mean, there's nothing really bad about the game. It's it's definitely the type of, like I said, it's definitely the type of game you can play short bursts. You can grind it out. So I mean, it's like I said, the graphics are pretty simple. They're cheesy, cartoony, but I mean, you know, it's like an, you know, appealing to all ages thing. The couple of moments of like a little bit of like stronger language is a little unusual for me thinking about it, because it's on Nintendo Switch. But then, you know, Nintendo's been a little bit more relaxed about their stuff over the years. So yeah, it's straightforward. Like I said, you know, it's a decent game. I can see myself playing it like maybe once in a while. Like, it's not a game that'll personally draw me into it, but I know people that like games like this. They would absolutely love being able to do this, especially because it's a timed attack game. Um, you know, there's something to be said for like, how quickly, how well can I do this? Can I not take a hit type thing? There's no leaderboard or anything like that, but it's like it's getting the perfect strategy so you don't die. And it's boss rushy. It's a little bullet hellish in the sense that there's a lot of things flying on the screen, but it's not really like a bullet hell game. But it's definitely run and gun. So you say if you guys like what you saw today, Max and the Book of Chaos is available on Steam. Let me take one quick look at something here. Again, sorry about the music cutting off there. But yeah, it's $8.99. I'm a little hedgy on the price. $8.99 to me feels. Mm, Considering I don't know how much replayability this game would have, because once you kind of do everything, there's really no reason to go back and play it again. At least I don't feel like a game like this after you play it like once, because it's not the type of game that you can really speed run. It's everything's on a timer, so it's the only thing that you can do is like how efficiently can you go back and unlock everything. Um, so I feel like eventually you're going to hit a point where there's no reason to play it again. Not that, like I said again, not that it's a bad game. It's actually well done for a game of this nature, and I think the price tag might be a little high for what it does, for what it gives you. That's just simply because, like I said, if it had replayability, like if there was something that if maybe I don't know about it, but if there's something you unlock at the end, like if you beat the final boss and say, hey, look, you got a new difficulty mode, maybe there's a little bit of replayability in that. But I think like once you get done with it, it'll be like, I'll come back to it in like a year or two or something like that, maybe. Um, and so the game was recently released. It came out like July 30th of this year, so it's a fairly new game. Um, but again, like I said, guys, it's not a bad game at all. It's actually, like I said, it's pretty well done for the type of game it is. Now I can see it. I can see it appealing to general audiences. Like I said, I think anybody could pick up this game and play it and enjoy it. Like I said, the controller thing is a little wonky. Like I said, I did a lot of testing. I did a lot of calibrating on my controller, and there seems to be a snap to the right type thing in the games. I don't know if that's just something I'm having difficulty with, or if that's something that's actually in the game. And my controller doesn't snap that hard. Like when I'm going left and right, like there's nothing holding it, forcing it to snap back the other way real hard. Like like I said, I opened it up and double checked that like the little pieces that are in there keep it from snapping the other way. So like I said, I even used it like Warzone and stuff like that. So I think that's the only real fault with the game. Typos, like I said, they speak Spanish as a primary language, so English typos, I expect a few of them. And the pacing of the game for the levels I've played, not just the ones I've shown you guys, but the ones that I've played too, I think it does a good job of keeping you absorbed for the time limit. So, like, if the time is like 2 minutes or so, during that 2 minutes, you're totally focused on the game and you're focused on the action. And that 2 minutes does feel like a long time when you're doing that constantly. Yeah, I mean, like I said, nothing really bad to say about it. Just a couple of quirks and things about the game that are just off quirk. So, like I say, if you guys want to pick it up, check it out on Steam. Like I said, everybody watching this on VOD later, YouTube and Facebook, there's all the, as always, the information for the game will be in the description box down below. Everybody here on Twitch, hang out. We got other stuff we're doing. And yeah, guys, catch you on the next promo. Have a good one.